Hello students, in continuation of our last video, today again we will take up the sentence. Examine the following sentences. His courage won him honor. The moon was bright and we could see our way. Night came on and rain fell heavily and we all got very wet. The fourth one is they rested when evening came. Fifth is as the boxers advanced into the ring, the people said they would not allow them to fight. We notice that sentence 1 has only one subject and one predicate. His courage is the subject, won him honor is the predicate. So we see that such sentences which have only one subject and one predicate are known as simple sentence. A simple sentence is one which has only one finite verb. Now when we see the sentence 2, the moon was bright and we could see our way. In this sentence, the two parts are joined by coordinating conjunction and. The moon was bright, first sentence. We could see our way, second sentence. So both these sentences are joined by a coordinating conjunction and. So we can see that each part contains a subject and a predicate of its own. The moon was bright. The moon is the subject, was bright is the predicate. We could see our way. We is the subject, could see our way is the predicate. So each part is therefore a sentence which is a part of large sentence, and in other words each part is what we call a clause. We further notice that each clause makes good sense by itself. The moon was bright. It makes a complete sense. And the second one also makes a complete sense. We could see our way. Each clause is therefore independent of the other, or they are clauses of same order or rank and is called a principal or main clause. A sentence such as the second one, which is made up of principal or main clause, is called a compound sentence. In sentence 3, night came on and rain fell heavily and we all got very wet. Sentence 3 consists of 3 clauses of the same order or rank. In other words, sentence 3 consists of 3 principal or main clauses. As for example, night came on. First sentence, rain fell heavily. Second sentence, we all got very wet. Third sentence. Such a sentence is also called a compound sentence. So we see that a compound sentence is one which is made up of 2 or more principal or main clauses. Second sentence is made up of 2 main clauses whereas third sentence is made up of three main clauses, and all these three sentences are of equal rank joined by a coordinating conjunction and. The term double is now used for a sentence which consists of two principal or main clauses, and the term multiple for a sentence of more than two principal or main clauses. Now come to sentence 3. Come to sentence 4. They rested when evening came. The first sentence is they rested, and second is when evening came. We see that each part contains a subject and a predicate of its own and forms a part of a large sentence. So each part is therefore a clause. We further notice that the clause they rested makes a good sense by itself. It is a complete sentence. They rested, and hence can stand by itself as a complete sentence. It is therefore called the principal or main clause. The clause when evening came, the second sentence, when evening came, cannot stand by itself and make a good sense. So it is dependent on the first sentence, that is, they rested. It is therefore called a dependent or subordinate clause. So a sentence such as the fourth one is called a complex sentence because it consists of one main clause and the other subordinate clause which depends for its meaning upon the first clause. We can say a complex sentence is a sentence which consists of one main or principal clause and two or three dependent or subordinate clauses. Just as in sentence 5, it consists of three clauses. The people said is the main clause. As the boxers advanced into the ring is the subordinate clause, and they would not allow them to fight is another subordinate clause. So in this sentence, the main clause is the people said. As the boxers advanced into the ring, it is not complete in itself. It depends upon the other clause for its meaning. They would not allow them to fight. Similarly, this sentence also depends upon the principal clause. Such a sentence is called a complex sentence. A complex sentence consists of one main clause and one or more subordinate clause. Look at the following compound sentences and notice the coordinating conjunctions joining clauses of equal rank. I shall do it now or I shall not do it at all. The first sentence is independent by itself. I shall do it now. And second, I shall not do it at all. These are joined by a conjunction or. He gave them no money or nobody helped them in any way. He threw the stone but it missed the dog. He threw the stone is the first sentence. It missed the dog is the second sentence. Both sentences are equal rank, and that is why it is a compound sentence joined by conjunction but. He neither obtains success nor deserves it. Here the sentences are joined by conjunction nor. He is either mad or he has become a criminal. Two sentences. He is either mad or he has become a criminal. Two sentences of equal rank are joined by conjunction either or, and hence it is a compound sentence. I both thanked him and rewarded him. I both thanked him is the first sentence and rewarded him is the second sentences. So two sentences of equal rank are joined by the conjunctions both and it is known as a compound sentence.